Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's be real for a hot sec. Dating is basically an extreme sport, like you're dodging red flags trying to find someone who actually laughs at your jokes and hoping they don't ghost you after 3 dates. It's wild out there. So because I'm all about that thriving in love life, not just surviving, today we're diving into a super important topic, 3 signs that it's time to cut them off. We're talking about those gut feelings, those neon signs flashing danger that you should absolutely not ignore. Because sis, you deserve to be with someone who lights you up like a Christmas tree, not someone who makes you feel like you're constantly dimming your shine. So grab your favorite snack, get comfy, and let's get into it. Okay, first things first, let's talk about attraction. And no, I'm not just talking about those heart eye emojis you're sending his way, because let's be real, we've all been guilty of that. I'm talking about that deep down, can't keep your hands to yourself kind of attraction. You know, that feeling when you look at them and your insides are like, oh, hello there. You're kind of cute. And it's not just about physical looks, even though, hey, a little eye candy never hurt nobody. It's about that spark, that energy, that je ne sais quoi that makes you want to be around them 24/7. Because let's be real, life is too short to be with someone who doesn't make your heart skip a beat. I mean, imagine going on a date and feeling like you'd rather be home watching reruns of The Bachelor with a pint of ice cream. Not cute. Attraction is like the foundation of a relationship. It's what draws you to each other, what keeps things exciting, what makes you want to, hold hands in public and steal kisses when no one's watching. And if that foundation isn't strong, the whole relationship is going to crumble faster than my attempt at making a souffle. It's like trying to build a house on a foundation of sand, it's just not going to end well. Now, I'm not saying you need to be head over heels writing poetry in your diary in love from day one. Love takes time to grow, but attraction? Attraction is like that friend who shows up fashionably late to the party but steals the show when they arrive. So if you're not feeling it, don't force it. Don't try to convince yourself that you'll grow into it, or that it's not that big of a deal. Because trust me, it is a big deal. Being attracted to your partner is important, both physically and emotionally. It's about feeling that magnetic pull, that undeniable connection that makes you want to be closer, to learn more, to explore everything about them. So if you're looking at him and feeling more meh than hell, yeah, it might be time to have a serious conversation with yourself, and maybe with him too. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who makes your heart race, not someone who makes you check your watch every 5 minutes. Okay, rant over, let's move on to the next sign. But before we do, let's take a moment to reflect on why attraction is so crucial. It's not just about the initial spark, it's about maintaining that connection over time. Think about it. A relationship where attraction fades can feel like a chore, but one where it thrives can make even the mundane moments magical. So if you're not feeling those butterflies, it's worth considering what you truly want and deserve in a relationship. After all, you owe it to yourself to be with someone who makes you feel alive, excited, and genuinely happy. So, take a deep breath, trust your instincts, and don't settle for anything less than a love that makes your heart soar. Alright, now that we've got that covered, let's dive into the next sign of a healthy relationship. Alright, let's talk about a topic that's about as fun as a root canal, dating out of pity. It's one of those things that we don't really want to admit to ourselves, but it happens more often than we'd like to think. We've all been there. That feeling of wanting to be nice, wanting to give someone a chance, even when our gut is screaming, run. It's a tough spot to be in, especially if you're someone who genuinely cares about other people's feelings. Maybe he's a genuinely nice guy, maybe he's been through a lot, or maybe you're just worried about hurting his feelings. You think, what's the harm in giving it a shot? But deep down, you know it's not right. But let me tell you something, sis. Pity is not a good foundation for a relationship. It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. It might stand for a while, but eventually it's going to sink. It's like trying to build a castle on a bed of marshmallows. It might look sweet at first, but it's going to collapse into a sticky mess real quick. And when it does, it's going to be a lot harder to clean up than if you'd just been honest from the start. Dating out of pity is like signing yourself up for a one-way ticket to Guilt Trip City, and trust me, the scenery is not cute. You'll find yourself constantly second-guessing your decisions and feeling trapped in a situation you never wanted to be in. You'll constantly feel obligated, resentful, and like you're living a lie. It's a heavy burden to carry, and it's not fair to either of you. And honey, your heart deserves better than that. You deserve to be in a relationship where you feel genuinely happy and fulfilled, not one where you're just going through the motions. It's like wearing a pair of shoes that are 2 sizes too small. Sure, you can squeeze your feet in there, but it's going to be uncomfortable, you're going to get blisters, and you're going to be miserable the entire time. Eventually, those blisters are going to turn into wounds, and those wounds are going to take a long time to heal. It's just not worth the pain. Don't get me wrong, compassion is a beautiful thing, but there's a big difference between being kind and letting someone guilt you into a relationship. It's important to recognize that line and not let yourself be pushed past it. If you're only saying yes because you feel bad, because you don't want to hurt his feelings, or because you're worried about what other people will think, then it's time to take a step back and reevaluate the situation. Ask yourself if this is really what you want, or if you're just trying to avoid conflict. Because here's the thing, when you date out of pity, you're not only doing yourself a disservice, but you're also doing him a disservice. You're both missing out on the chance to find true happiness with someone who genuinely wants to be with you. You're preventing him from finding someone who genuinely connects with him, someone who appreciates him for who he is, someone who wants to be with him for all the right reasons, and you're preventing yourself from finding that kind of connection too. And let's be real, wouldn't you rather be with someone who chooses you, who sees you, who adores you, rather than someone who's just there because they feel like they have to be? You deserve to be with someone who makes you feel special every single day. So the next time you find yourself feeling that pang of pity, remember this, it's okay to say no. It's okay to prioritize your own needs and desires. It's okay to prioritize your own happiness. Sometimes the best thing you can do for both of you is to walk away. It's okay to choose yourself. Self-love and self-respect are the foundations of any healthy relationship, because you deserve a love that's real, a love that's genuine, a love that's built on a foundation of mutual attraction, respect, and shared values, a love that makes you feel alive and cherished. And trust me, that kind of love, that's the kind of love that lasts. So hold out for it. Don't settle for anything less. Okay, let's talk about the future, because let's be real, who doesn't love a good vision board session? It's fun to dream and visualize all the amazing things you want to achieve. But seriously, when it comes to relationships, being on the same page about your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, it's not just important, it's crucial. It's the foundation upon which you build your life together. It's like planning a road trip. You need to know your destination and the route you're going to take. If one of you wants to head to the beach and the other wants to go mountain climbing, you're going to end up lost, frustrated, and probably sunburnt and hangry. It's a recipe for disaster. Look, we all know that relationships take work, compromise, and a whole lot of communication. It's about understanding each other's needs and finding a balance. But there are some things that you just can't compromise on, things that are non-negotiable, things that are at the core of who you are and what you want out of life. These are your fundamental values and desires. Maybe you're a career woman who dreams of traveling the world, exploring new cultures, and experiencing life to the fullest, while he's perfectly content with a 9-to-5 and weekends spent on the couch, enjoying the comfort of routine and familiarity. Maybe you're dying to have a house full of kids, to create a lively, bustling home filled with laughter and love, while he's firmly committed to his bachelor lifestyle, enjoying the freedom and independence that comes with it. These are big, life-altering decisions, and hoping that someone will magically change their mind is about as effective as trying to hail a cab in the middle of the desert. It's unrealistic and unfair to both parties. It's not about trying to change someone into who you want them to be, because that's not love, that's control. It's about finding someone who's already on a similar path, someone whose life goals align with yours, someone who shares your vision for the future. This shared vision is what will keep you united through the ups and downs. Now, I'm not saying you need to have every single detail of your life planned out, because life is unpredictable and plans can change, but you should at least be heading in the same general direction. Your paths should converge rather than diverge. Think of it like this. You're both authors writing your own stories, and these stories should complement each other. And while your stories might intertwine and complement each other, they should enhance each other's narratives. They shouldn't be trying to force the other into a completely different narrative. Each person should feel free to be themselves. So, if you find yourself constantly compromising your dreams, your goals, your values, just to make a relationship work, it might be time to ask yourself if it's really worth it. Are you sacrificing too much of yourself? Because here's the thing, settling for someone who doesn't share your vision for the future is like settling for a black and white movie When you could have a whole world of vibrant color, it's limiting your potential. You deserve to be with someone who excites you, who challenges you, who supports your dreams and pushes you to be the best version of yourself. Someone who makes you feel alive. Don't be afraid to walk away from a relationship that's no longer serving you, a relationship that's holding you back from reaching your full potential. It's a tough decision, but sometimes necessary. Remember, you are worthy of a love that sets your soul on fire. A love that inspires you to chase after your dreams, a love that makes you excited for all the adventures life has to offer. This kind of love is out there, and you deserve to find it. Don't be afraid to walk away from a relationship that's no longer serving you, a relationship that's holding you back from reaching your full potential, a relationship that's holding you back from reaching your full potential. Embrace the journey of finding someone who truly aligns with your vision. Remember, you are worthy of a love that sets your soul on fire, a love that inspires you to chase after your dreams, a love that inspires you to chase after your dreams, a love that makes you excited for all the adventures life has to offer. A love that makes you excited for all the adventures life has to offer. So keep dreaming, keep believing, and never settle for anything less than a future that excites you. That's it for today's video, my loves. I hope you found these tips helpful and maybe even a little bit empowering. Remember, knowing your worth is the first step to finding a love that truly lights you up. Don't be afraid to set those boundaries, to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you, and to always, always choose yourself. Because you are a queen, you are worthy of love, and you deserve to be with someone who treats you like the royalty you are. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content. Check out our other videos and we'll see you next time.